The first myth is that universal design for learning is a special education thing. UDL supports learners with disabilities. That's the original intention of this iteration of the guidelines. But it's the responsibility of the general education teacher to support every learner in the way that makes sense for them. And using universal design for learning will help you do that. Also, I am not discounting the importance of special education teachers because I was one myself. It is everyone's responsibility to teach every child. It is our collective responsibility, and the special educator can help you in supporting that child in your setting. So really get to know your special ed teachers, know their environments, because they have a lot of tools and skills that can help you. Second thing, a lot of talk out there that UDL is a program. It is a foundational framework. It's flexible, so it lets you plan for that variability because every year you're going to have different learners. Day by day, you have different learners based on their availability to learn. We have a global pandemic that's been going on since 2020. That impacts us. The goal is that you can eventually actively involve your learner by teaching them ways to co-design learning experiences. The third myth is that UDL is differentiated instruction. It's more of a personalized approach with DI, and UDL is more of a buffet, and you're front-loading those options, those choices, and flexibility. DI focuses on the individual. UDL does the collective group, but not broad brushing, providing those options and choices and flexibility because they're just there. They're not retrofitted after the fact. The fourth myth is that UDL is something you do. It's much deeper. There's a mindset and a paradigm shift that has to happen, and the process for that is not linear at all. It proactively plans for that variability, it front loads those strategies and supports, and they could change based on the needs of those learners. But really, most importantly, UDL is a way of being. Myth 5 is that UDL is a technology thing. It's part of it, but it's not all. It's a tool. Just like in the guidelines, there were tools, there are strategies and supports, and you have the option to choose the ones that make the most sense for the learners that are in front of you. It looks at curriculum, materials, methods, environments, and your mindset. So it's really deeper than that. It helps to unearth the barriers and helps you proactively remove them.